The United Kingdom may look peaceful, endless green fields, quiet towns, and calm seas. But behind this beauty lies a darker truth. Some phone boxes never stop ringing, even though the lines were cut decades ago. Some houses never open their doors, yet children still wait inside. And some seas never rest until they've taken your name. Tonight, you'll hear 3 stories that were never meant to be told. Stories that will drag you into shadows, twist your senses, and leave you wondering if you are really safe. But remember this, if you keep listening, these stories won't end when the video does. They'll end when they find you. Story 1, The Phone Box. On a lonely road in Cornwall stood an old red phone box. By day, it was just a broken relic, but by night, locals swore it came alive. Daniel was driving home late when he saw a woman inside, an old lady whispering into the receiver. But the phone had no line. As Daniel passed, he heard her voice. It wasn't the woman's. It was his mother's voice. "Why are you calling me, son?" The next morning, Daniel's real mother said she'd picked up the phone last night. She swore she heard him crying on the line. Shaken, Daniel returned with friends the following night. Inside, the glass was covered in condensation, as if someone had been breathing heavily. Then, a little boy appeared in the corner, drenched in a torn school uniform. "Please, dial this number. I need to go home." The number appeared scratched into the glass, but that line had been cut decades ago. His friend hesitated, then dialed anyway. The receiver shrieked with the sound of children screaming underwater. The boy vanished. Daniel ran, but his phone rang from an unknown number. When he answered, he heard his own voice crying for help. That night, his mother screamed. In the mirror, Daniel saw the drowned boy standing behind him, and outside, in the dark, the phone box light flickered on. Story 2, The House at Number 6. In a quiet cul-de-sac in Birmingham, every house was warm with lights, except one, number 6. One stormy night, Amir, a delivery driver, was given an order for that address. He knocked. A young girl's voice answered, "Mummy's coming. Come inside and wait." The door creaked open. Inside, the air was thick with dust, furniture draped in white sheets. On the mantelpiece was a photograph of the same little girl. Below it read, "Died, 1972. Suddenly, footsteps thundered upstairs. The girl's face twisted in terror. "Hide! Daddy's coming!" From the staircase, a tall shadow descended, holding a hammer. Amir bolted out the door. Neighbors stared in shock. That house has been empty for 40 years. The next day, Amir checked his GPS logs. It showed him inside number 6 for exactly 12 minutes. On his delivery app, the parcel was marked, "Delivered successfully." Sender, the girl at number 6. That night, Amir dreamt of the girl sitting at the edge of his bed, whispering, "Mummy's coming. You just have to wait." Story 3. The sea will take you on the coast of Scotland. Fishermen tell a story. If the sea calls your name, never answer. Michael and Sarah were sitting on the beach late at night when Sarah froze. The waves were whispering her name. Michael laughed it off. "Even the sea loves you." But when he stepped closer, his reflection in the water changed. It was an older version of himself, screaming, "Don't listen! Go back!" A pale hand shot from the tide and grabbed his ankle. Sarah pulled with all her strength, but Michael was dragged under. The waves closed. Only his shoes remained on the sand. The Coast Guard later found something carved into a rock at the bottom of the sea, Michael's full name. That night, Sarah checked her phone. There was a final audio message from Michael, his voice distorted by static. "Don't let them say my name again, or I'll be theirs forever." When Sarah stood on her balcony, She heard the waves again, but this time they were calling her name. And in the town's oldest records, she discovered something terrifying. Her surname was already written among the dead fishermen from 1890. The sea had always known her name. 3 stories, 3 warnings, a phone box that steals voices, a house that welcomes the dead, and a sea that whispers your name. Britain may look calm, but its shadows are always listening. So next time you hear your name in the silence, don't answer, because once you do, it may already be too late.